Hi, welcome to my totally legit K-pop news show. My name is Angelina, obviously your K-pop journalist for today. And on Sundays, we get to talk about all of the K-pop news from throughout the week. And today, we're going to be talking about Tzu유's home in Taiwan being robbed of Twice merchandise, BigHit buying YG Entertainment, I'm kidding, but BigHit has been in the news quite a bit this week, from having invested into YG to merging with Vlive and deleting BTS Performances, among other things. Some of my thoughts on Rosé Solo song that she performed at the show. And we also have fans worried for Nayeon of Twice because of her stalker once again. But we'll definitely get into that and so much more. So if you're interested in one of these subjects, maybe just a few of these subjects, I've separated this video into super fancy segments so you can scroll through, start wherever you want. Will it mess with my watch time? I mean, yeah. But you can make it up to me by liking, commenting, and sharing this video with friends you don't have. You can also consider subscribing and clicking that bell to be notified every time I upload a new video. You can also consider joining my channel memberships to get a cute Kevin emoji next to your name, among other things. Let's start off with BigHit Entertainment because the company has been in the news for quite a few reasons. And this week it seems many people actually thought that YG and BigHit were kind of merging or something, or that BigHit kind of bought out YG like they did for Pledis or Source Music. But no, that's not quite the case. YG will not be under BigHit labels. But who knows, honestly, in the future, maybe BigHit will end up taking over the entirety of K-pop. But I digress. So first off, we saw that BigHit and their own subsidiary BeNX would be investing around $60 million into YG Entertainment subsidiary YG Plus, who is essentially in charge of merchandise and distribution. So they describe this investment as more like a collaboration to share distribution connections and so on. The companies would be basically helping each other out, with YG's artists also joining Weverse. BigHit stating, "We're excited about the synergy that will be created together with YG Plus, who has a strong network in many fields, including distribution and merchandise production." And it's important to note that collectively between BeNX and BigHit, that they do share an approximate 17% stake in YG Plus. So yes, that's the first thing we heard about BigHit in the news. No, we're not getting a BTS Blackpink collab yet. But the second thing we heard is that Weverse and Vlive would actually be merging together to create one single platform. So this time, Naver would actually be investing around $370 million into BeNX, BigHit's subsidiary, which would be renamed to Weverse Company because BeNX was responsible for creating Weverse. And with this quote-unquote partnership, they would then be taking over Vlive, with plans to offer services from both platforms in one single platform. Naver basically explained that it would make more sense to merge with their competition and create something huge. And with this, a lot of people are kind of worried that past Vlives would be deleted, though it's really unclear how things would be handled since the merge would take around 1 year. However, with this news, it does seem that a lot more people are starting to call out BigHit for quote-unquote playing Monopoly, for kind of having a control over a lot of things, because it seems BigHit is just kind of buying out their competition, pointing to the fact that if BigHit continues to do so, it wouldn't be good for the K-pop industry. But I would love to know what you think of this. Do you think this is beneficial for the K-pop industry? Because with the merge of Vlive and Weverse, they do plan to expand to Western artists as well. Do you think this would have an effect on other sites that aim to connect idols with their fans, such as Bubble or Universe? Let me know in the comments down below. But this does bring us to another reason that BigHit was trending, and that is the fact that fans have noticed that some BTS performances were no longer on YouTube. A fair amount of performances, actually, over 20 of them. From their Black Swan performance on James Corden to their DNA performance at the American Music Awards, many performances that fans held really close to their hearts are actually just completely gone. And since BigHit hasn't said anything in regards to this, paired with the fact that a lot of fans have many speculations, I thought we could look into them. So the most popular explanation that I've seen is that for these performances to stay up, BigHit would have to buy rights. So BigHit would have to, let's say, pay James Corden YouTube channel to have this BTS performance stay up. People who have explained this have said that there's basically a copyright law that allows them to stay up for 1 year After that, Big Hit have to pay for it to stay up, have to buy a license, and so on. And this is the explanation that has actually gained the most traction, with fans actually trending hashtag Big Hit buy performance rights, which is admittedly a little bit wordy. But within this hashtag, you see a lot of people kind of condemning Big Hit for not investing the money into keeping these performances up, despite the fact that BTS basically made the company what it is today, also pointing to the fact that if they can invest $60+ million into YG Plus, why can't they pay to keep these performances up? Because a lot of iconic performances were indeed taken down. Again, performances that a lot of fans were quite attached to. However, it seems there are a few holes in this theory, because if a performance can only stay up for 1 year, it doesn't really explain why the older performances were also taken down, unless it's paid on a yearly basis. But there are other theories. So some people are saying that this isn't true at all, that Big Hit doesn't have to pay for these performances to stay up, because Big Hit actually has the rights to the performances because it's their group, it's their songs. So it might actually be the complete opposite, that the YouTube channels where these were uploaded would actually have to pay Big Hit to keep their BTS videos on those channels, which could explain why they were all abruptly taken down. Some theorizing that maybe the fee was just a little bit too high, but maybe there was some type of copyright issue and Big Hit didn't want to pay. But as of now, Big Hit has not said anything about this, so I would love to know, which theory do you think is more probable? So again, I would love to know what you think about all of this in the comments down below. Now, let's move on to my little segment that I like to call Whack-Ass Things I Found on Stan Twitter. Though admittedly, I found this on TikTok. So with the pandemic, of course, we've seen a lot of fan calls with idols being uploaded to various social media sites. Some fans decide to have meaningful conversations with their idols, some fans cry, and some fans decide to sing to their idols. And it seems that a fan actually sang Twice's Feel Special to Mark from NCT. And it wasn't just the fans simply singing to him, but they actually released a behind-the-scenes video where friends were seen throwing confetti and everything onto this individual. Mark's reaction was also quite funny, and honestly it is pretty iconic to not only sing to your idol but then post it online and also have a whole behind the scenes to go along with it. So with this, I wanted to ask you, if you had the chance to have a video call with your idol, would you serenade them? And if yes, what song would you pick? So with that, let's talk about Tzuyu and a recent theft that was reported from her home in Taiwan. So for a little bit of context, it seems that her mother collects signed Twice albums and other merchandise such as photo books and photo cards. And among her collection, she apparently had, 60 signed photo cards, 11 albums, and 2 photo books, all signed by Twice. However, one day she noticed that they were missing, so she went to the police, and after an investigation, it seems that their housekeeper actually took them and tried to sell them online. As of filming this, JYP has yet to release a statement about this. Now let's move on to a little segment that I like to call Kpop Shenanigans, which is basically fun little things that have happened in K-pop this week. IU released her music video for Celebrity, and Hyuna also released her comeback with I'm Not Cool. And G-Idol also covered 4 Minutes Crazy on Relay Dance. We finally got a teaser for Rosé Solo, Rosé, who actually not only showed more of the clip during the show, but also very beautifully performed it. So as we saw from the coming soon teaser, it featured a song called Gone, which is a B-side track. And Rosie has explained in an Instagram live that it is one of her favorite songs and she was finally excited to perform it. The intro to this clip was really interesting, with words appearing on the screen like tangible, never dying, forever young, you, which was followed by, and then it all stopped. So I would describe this song as slightly upbeat with, of course, bittersweet undertones. And the performance of it honestly was just stellar. I was taken aback by it. I'm always going on about how idols should just be able to sit and sing, There shouldn't be so many expectations. Not everything really needs a choreography. And that's exactly what she did. She sat there, her voice took center stage. She had someone playing guitar right next to her. And she was just feeling it, to be honest with you, At one point, she even laid her head on the strings of the swing set that she was on. And it was honestly so beautiful. And in an Instagram live that she did after the show, she said that they will be working full time to get her solo out. And it might feel like a long time, but to hang in there. It might not come out as soon as we're expecting, but it will come out. So let me know, were you at the show? Did you get to see her B-side track? And what did you think? Now we're going to end off with some updates surrounding Twice's Nayeon and her stalker. So this might be a little bit of a sensitive subject, so here's a little content warning. A lot of people already know that she has been dealing with a specific person for a while now, one who has made threats, and this individual is quite vocal about his interests in her on social media. However, a few days ago actually, Protect Nayeon was trending on Twitter, and this seems to come from a YouTube interview with said person. So this interview seems to have disturbed a lot of people, which brought up a lot of past messages and past tweets that were quite concerning for fans. So within this hashtag, we of course see a lot of people sharing their love towards her, but we also see people sharing templates for letters to be sent to JYP, and among one of these letters, it addresses the issue of the interview itself, as well as the ongoing hate that she seems to be receiving, particularly on Twitter. So that's the situation as it is now. Fans are not only concerned because of the specific individual that has caused issues in the past. For further context, it seems this person may have approached Twice on a plane and has been quite vocal on social media about not wanting her to date anyone else, but they're also very concerned about the amount of hate she's receiving. So fans are waiting for JYP to release a statement about this, but as of now, again, nothing has been said. So yeah, that is basically it for this video. I'm gonna get going, but don't forget to like, comment, and share this video with friends you don't have. You can also consider joining my channel members by clicking the join button next to the subscribe button. You can get a cute Kevin emoji next to your name. You can see videos earlier than everyone else, and also get some exclusive videos as well, depending on which level you are on. These are the lovely individuals who help support my channel on a monthly basis. It means the world to me. Thank you for everything that you do. As for me, I'm gonna get going, so I'll see you guys next time. Bye!